Hey FBJ, just wanted to reach out to you again this week and remind you of the exciting news that on June 21st we'll be starting our summer schedule, welcoming you back here to the church campus. Remember, we'll be doing 3 worship services, 8 a.m., 9:30, and 11 a.m. Now there are some details that I want to share with you in a minute, but let's get to some bigger picture items first. As I mentioned, we'll be worshiping on the 21st in person at 8 a.m. Now that service will be for those who are 65 years or older or who have underlying health conditions. And then the services at 9:30 and 11 a.m. will be for anybody. I also want you to know that we'll be live streaming both of those services on firstjackson.tv and the FBJ app. Now, they will all be a little shorter in length. We'll plan them for about 45 minutes so that we can make sure that we have enough time to get people into the sanctuary, to sanitize things best we can as people exit before the next group comes in. Now, as part of our summer schedule, remember, none of our Sunday school classes are meeting on campus, but our growth groups, which includes our Sunday school classes, our life groups, and our Bible studies, a lot of those are meeting, some online and some in home. So you need to check with your teacher to find out what your class is doing, and of course, you can go to the website and find out more information. Also remember our Sunday evenings, the This Is My Story summer study. We've been hearing great stories of how God has been at work in the lives of some of our members here at FBJ. So we want to continue to encourage you to tune in at 6 p.m. To watch those stories. Listen, I know that this is a different summer than normal, but you know what? Sometimes different is good. And so we're taking advantage of every opportunity we can to help us as a church grow in our relationship with the Lord and to be a blessing to those in our community. Now, let's talk about some of the details of gathering together on the 21st. As I mentioned before, there are going to be 3 different service options, and to avoid you finding a seat or knowing which service is best for you, we are asking that you visit the website at the address below or the FBJ app to register for which service time you and your family will attend. It's a simple registration process that will allow us to know how many to expect and also allow you to know how full we anticipate each of those services being. So each Monday at 8 a.m. those registrations will go live, and so we encourage you as quickly as possible to make your registration. At 10 p.m. on the Saturday before the Sunday morning, the registration process will close. So make sure you get that in and so you can find a seat and register your family at just the right time. Listen, if you have any questions at all, please pick up the phone, call us at the church office during normal business hours. We'll be glad to help you however we can. Now, for those of you who need childcare for ages birth through 3 years old, remember that childcare is only offered at the 9:30 a.m. service, and there will be a separate registration for childcare. You can access that at the preschool ministry page from the website. But it's really important that you register a spot for your child. Space will be limited, and so you need to register both your spot in the worship service and register your child for childcare, and that's something that you will need to do each week. Also, when you arrive on campus, we're asking you to park in the parking lots that are closest to President Street and College Street or along President Street in order to be as close as you possibly can to the sanctuary. Now, if necessary, you can park in the CLC lot or even in the parking garage. Doors will be open for you to be able to enter that way. Now, we ask that you use the President Street and College Street doors to enter the building, or, of course, if you park in the CLC lot, to walk through that entrance. The State Street entrance on the bottom floor will also be open for you. Now, as you enter, there will be hand sanitizing stations at every door. We encourage you to make sure that you wash your hands as you enter and as you leave. We do strongly encourage that you wear a mask, and so we encourage you to bring your own. If you forget, we will have masks available for you. In fact, our WMU is making a lot of masks just to make those accessible for you. We want to ask you as you arrive on campus to just make your way to the sanctuary. We really want to discourage people gathering together in groups. I know it's going to be hard. You're going to see people you hadn't seen in a long time, but we really want to be as careful as we possibly can be. So As you arrive on campus, just make your way straight to the sanctuary, and after the service is ended, we will dismiss you in groups and we'll ask you to go straight to your car. When you're in the sanctuary, we'll give you some of these instructions again. We'll do it verbally. We'll also do it on the screen to try to make things flow as smoothly as possible. Listen, I know you've got a lot of questions. I want you to know that all of this information will be on our website, and you can look all of that up. And again, if you have any questions, please let us know. But we can't wait to see you on the 21st. But now don't forget, this Sunday, the 14th, we will be broadcasting our services online, and we hope that you will join us for one more week of online worship. Thank you. Hope that you have a great week.